What's good? This your man Hurricane telling you what it do. And I want to talk to y'all about Detroit hip hop. I want to talk to y'all about that Midwest shit, that wicked shit, that acid rap. You know, and I got a Detroit legend from the east side of Detroit, ESHAM. And my brother, and he said, like when he first heard me, I kind of gave off ESHAM vibes. He was like, "Have you heard of ESHAM?" I was like, "Nope." He was like, "What? You never heard of ESHAM? He's a legend." And when I finally listened to him, when I finally listened to ESHAM, or like they call ESHAM, when I finally listened, I was like, I see what they're talking about. Midwest, home of the dark lyrics. Detroit, nigga, I didn't know that ESHAM was the motherfucker, the originator, the creator of the wicked shit, the acid rap. I didn't know how cold ESHAM was. But then I realized, like when I finally did hear him, I like reached a high lyrical level. I'm like, whoa. And I go back to my original lyrics when I first started rapping. I was like, holy shit. And me and ESHAM kind of have the same similarities, of life experiences. What's good? Shouts out to Jada Mindset. We in the building. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, man, we about to talk about ESHAM. But I want to get off into Detroit hip hop. I want to talk about my experience. And like growing up, and I want y'all to listen to some sound, and it's really the Detroit sound. And I used to be irritated about it. Because if you listen to the Detroit sound right now, it all sounds the same. Real shit. It all sounds fucking the same. And like that's the shit that made me mad. But what I have to respect, after all these years of Detroit being looked over, now we finally got a sound, and the sound is, dark piano, strings, 808s, punk bass, you know what I'm saying? But it's an upper tempo, you know. But in the original days, it was dark piano, strings, 808s, punk bass. We had some rock, we had some crazy shit, But going to the 90s and early 2000s, I want y'all to look up a group called Street Lords and the Cheddar Boys. Now, these are the people that I heard or like listened to, but I ain't really like listened to them. I was like, basically, like if I had a friend that was banging it, I listened to it because my friend is listening to it. And if somebody riding up the street banging in their sounds, or like somebody out there like having a barbecue or some shit or a family gathering, they banging. So that's the only time I really heard Street Lords and Cheddar Boys. And then I used to watch videos on this channel where they can play videos from the hood and shit. Basically, the Box Network or Turbulence, if y'all remember that or whatever. But this for the people that's in Detroit, right? But there was an old station called Turbulence and the Box, and like they used to play all the hood videos, But Street Lords and the Cheddar Boys. Cheddar Boys have some shit. I'm a Cheddar Boy, baby. That's for sure. But the beat was cold. I hated the hook, but the beat was cold. Like a whole bunch of niggas and bitches, they partying at a mansion in a motherfucking back and shit. Everybody gigging, But my favorite nigga out the group was Tough Tall. And they had a motherfucking song called "Oh Boy." Then nigga Tough Toe came in like, oh boy, I put semen on your feet. So he would have made about 35 feet off Cutthroat. Please believe me, I put a hole in your ass inside of a CD. Y'all young ass niggas can't fuck with Tough. My gay bitch trying to get police handcuffs. Boot up, suit up, right in your mouth. A boot up, suit up, right in your house. Everybody in this bitch, you know I'm taking them out. Police outside. I gotta make it to the ride. I'm trying to leave these niggas bloody like a maxi pad. There they go. But his brains on the floor. Should have never tried to play tough like a hoe. Uh-huh. High speed fucking chase. I'm gonna give him a hell of a race. Hands in the film, oh boy. And the remix was like, and I still don't give a fuck. nigga, that shit was crazy. Yeah, but Street Lords had some shit. But real shit, even during that time, when I listened to Street Lords and Cheddar Boys, my favorite group was Rock Bottom. I want y'all to listen to this song about Rock Bottom and Big Hurt. When it came to the Detroit artists, I was like, all right, you know, like the beat is cold, but like like the flow is, you know. But when I heard Big Hurt, I was like, okay, it's a lyrical street nigga. I told y'all niggas, wait until J Nutty get out. We Cutthroat, carjacking for he couldn't get out. Real hoppers, great niggas, y'all do rocks, pumping the gas. I stay blowing like Jill Scott. And then some other nigga come in. It's like, I'm about to get what's rightfully mine. I'm either getting it right in these rounds or either discharging these rifles in the kitchen, sitting, slicing them down, look every minute to the fullest like my lifeline. And he come back like I ride dirty, no registration, dropped out, no Glocks out with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street pharmacist. Hit you. It was a street pharmacist. Hit me if you need some more medication. I was like, oh shit, this nigga going in. Yeah, man, dog, it was like a back and forth track. It was the fucking hook was like Rock Bottom is the name of the clique. The airport too hot, so hot to know the train with this break. Still thugging with the thing on my hip. Got hollers with the name of the tip. Got products taking the shit. If I can caught up, taking the fifth. I was like, oh my god, this shit is hot. But that was the 90s and early 2000s. And then like some beef happened. And like the leader of the Cheddar Boys got killed. Then they spent the block, killed the nigga from the Street Lords. That was Blade Icewood, and that shit really hurt the city because like Blade Icewood was loved by everybody and shit. You can look up Blade Icewood music too. My favorite Blade Icewood song is like I heard they want to ride on me, bitch nigga, bring it on. I got the chrome on my lap as we speak. I was like, damn, this nigga went in. I'm talking about like he made a song right after they motherfucking shot his ass and he got healed up. I'm like, god damn. I'm talking about this nigga came back with a beef track. Like, whoa, nigga still banging Blade Icewood. You know. Yo, I'm working on it. yo, I'm working on it. I've been working on it for about a year and a half now. I'm putting my pieces together and my people together right now. I thought about it, and I'm glad I got time because it gave me time to, like to finish my project. Like I'm on volume 6 right now. So now, like, like my really, like the whole 6 album project is done because I was doing the 6 album project. Flooding the game, volume 1, flooding the system, volume 2, flooding the cosmos, volume 3. The flood is over, volume 4. The after the flood, volume 5, and the flood returns, volume 6. You listen to all my volumes, you can hear progress. You feel me? I got my vocab, style, delivery, versatility, and a message, but each album is an elevation of my lyrical ability. If you pay attention closely, they like, dog, this flooding the game was cool. Flooding the system is all right, cool. It got better, it was more lyrical content. Flooding the Cosmos, oh my god, real shit. To me personally, I thought Flooding the Cosmos was gonna be my best project. Then I did the motherfucking Flood is Over. I was like, whoa, I'm getting better. Then I hopped in the hyperbolic time chamber again. I be having your music on repeat. That's good. If my music has replay value, that is all that matters to me. Real shit. It's like a video game. And some people beat the game and they put the shit down, or they beat the game and they send the game back to the stove. But if the game has replay value, you're a bad motherfucker. If the music has replay value, bad motherfucker. Like, like real shit. Put the brother out of town and play my music. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I made sure when I went out of town, I bought my music group and I played it for everybody for real, for real. They're like, oh shit. Now, back to the Detroit music, because I got an interview that I want to play from ESHAM. Now, then later on, around like I can say around 2008, because like after the Street Lord beef with the Cheddar Boys and the motherfuckers died. Like the leader of the Cheddar Boys and the leader of the Street Lords, they died, and the motherfucking Detroit sound died down up until like 2008, when some niggas named Doughboy Cash Out came out. I dog hoes, dog hoes, not one but all. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, all right, this Detroit sound bad, because all I hear is I dog hoes all over the goddamn place. I dog hoes. But a producer came out called Helliver. Helliver made this beat, baby. That's all you hear on every Detroit motherfucking nigga track. Helliver made this beat. You know what I'm saying? I got so many motherfucking niggas subscribed to my motherfucking Facebook and Instagram. I'm like, y'all know I do music. Hit the goddamn like button. Oh, I guess y'all ain't gonna hit the like button until you hear Helliver made this beat. They're like, oh yeah, hurricane blowing up now. But I had to realize this the hard way. My sound is not a Detroit sound. You dig? If you listen to new Detroit music, you can tell. You can compare their album, their music to my music. It's like I have a unique sound. I on some real personal shit. I carved my own lane and created my own genre called revolutionary hip hop or conscious gangster rap. Or fusion, whatever you want to call it. I know for a fact I carved my own lane, but it's still finishing where Public Enemy left off. You know, like that's my inspiration. Public Enemy, fight the power. You know what I'm saying? Now it's eradicate the power. We ain't fighting shit no more. Fucking fight. Shouts out to Bronze. Shouts out to Bronze in the building. We're talking about Detroit hip hop. So yeah, so like around 2008, Doughboy Cash Out came out with that dog hole shit. Hell of a dog ass producer came out with this unique sound. And around that same time of Doughboy Cash Out, they's from the west side of Detroit. Then we had Team East Side. It's from the east side of Detroit. Oh yeah, like going back to the Cheddar Boys. The Cheddar Boys was from the east side of Detroit, and the Street Lords from the west side of Detroit. It kind of created like an East Coast West Coast beat and shit. That's how the leaders of the motherfucking respective groups died. But in this case, over here, the Doughboy Cash Out, they had a little beef with Team East Side. There was some shit that happened. Niggas got jumped. Y'all can go look that up. Doughboy Cash Out, nigga got jumped and his chain snatched. That shit was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But I thought Doughboy's Cash Out was going to finally like get their shine. Like I met their boss too. Here's a crazy story on how I met Doughboy's Cash Out boss. I got to tell this story. Like they had a boss named Floss. His name was Floss. It was light skinned, juried up. Nigga had the open bottle of hen dog in the whip and shit like that. So me and my cousin Z, like we walking up and Z spotted. It's all shit in that Floss. So like shit, nigga, like we get in the car, we hop in with him and whatnot. So crazy shit. This is crazy fucking shit. So we riding and shit, right? Right back to hood, and we see somebody else that Floss know and like Z know. He hop in the whip, right? This nigga got the blankie on him and shit, right? Nigga, everybody drunk, we all smoking, nigga, drinking Hennessy, nice ass whip. I forgot what he was driving. I don't know if it was a Benz or a Mercedes, but nigga begin the whip, we talking for a minute, and then suddenly, I guess like somebody get word of the boys about to pull up or some shit. So like, dude, motherfucker, like take the motherfucking shit in the house. Like yo, nigga, get rid of this shit right now, nigga. Like if motherfuckers about to pull up. Me, nigga, I got my work badge on and shit. So I'm like, man, nigga, I'm good. I got a clean record. So they finally pull up, right? Whoop, whoop. This is all the police. They pull up, nigga, like we all have to get out. Nigga, like the police is not even caring about the open bottle or the weed. They looking for some motherfucker, right? So, nigga, shit, you say our names, shit, what I'm saying, give them the info and motherfucker, this motherfucker drive off. So I'm like, damn. This is my experience with the leader of the Dope Boys Cash Out. Nigga, we almost get arrested. But yeah. Now, during this time, Dope Boy get into a team east side. I said that the niggas got jumped, and then they squashed the beat on some real shit. They squashed it pretty quick. They talked and they did some tracks together. And now around this time, I'm still motherfucking studying my craft, trying to get my motherfucking shit right. And this when I first started, because I was on a big hiatus for a hot minute. But like I was motherfucking still writing, still motherfucking honing in on my craft. I'm listening to like what's out on the radio. I'm like, man, nigga, shit still sound the same. I don't hear no lyrical motherfuckers yet. So the only Detroit artists I am listening to is Big Hurt and Trick and Seven the General. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to motherfucking like real artists with some real fucking content. And Slim Shady, go hair like Jane Brady. I forgot what Eminem dropped in 2013. But I was still listening to them. But then we had, like Icewear Bezo, Peasy, Pablo Skywalker and shit, Dax Osama got popped. Some niggas in Band Gang, the motherfuckers came out. Niggas just like ended up in prison and dead. I'm like, man, nigga, like these are Detroit rappers coming out and they leaving as fast as they coming in. And I'm like, shit. And it was creating this, but it was creating our Detroit sound. And motherfuckers was taking our sound, especially niggas in the motherfucking Atlanta. Yep, I'm gonna call them out. Niggas in Atlanta with motherfuckers still in Detroit sound. Because if you listen to Detroit sound now and listen to some motherfucking hood Atlanta niggas, why y'all sound just like that? But I ain't gonna trip because I have a different, unique, creative, inspirational motherfucking sound. So, but even when I started rapping, and in the beginning of 2002, that was during the time it was Eastside Cheddar Boys and the Street Lords that was only popping. I still ain't grab their sound. I still ain't gravitate towards that sound. Because like to me personally, it was like smoking, drinking, fucking around, get money. I'm like, nigga, I'm poor. My mama was on dope. Nigga, we stayed with our grandma. Like, nigga, like, man, nigga, I can't rap like that. So like I'm rapping all my anger and all this inner personal dark shit. Man, nigga, I ain't motherfucking complete a rhyme without saying 9mm this, 9mm that. Project Life, motherfucker. Oh yeah, like Amber was listening to Grouch. He was our nigga from the motherfucking projects. I'm saying? Like he was a project legend. Shouts out to the Brewster Projects all day. But now we get to around around like 2017. We get T Grizzly's First Day Out. That's the name of the track. And it was that track right there that really had all eyes on Detroit. Real shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie. But as I look back at most of the Detroit local rappers, it's like, God damn, nigga, all y'all niggas got cases. I understand that the life is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And we really got no choice. You either rap, play basketball, or sell dope. Nigga, get trapped. Dave Chappelle. And most of these niggas locked up for scamming, armed robbery, extortion, racketeering. I'm talking about like, man, the motherfuckers is getting indicted, nigga. Shit was fucking weird, man. But I was like, shit, I'm from these same fucking hoods, but I'm not indulging in the bullshit. Like shit, nigga, I can get a job and stack up my bread and still be able to stand next to the same drug dealer with the same amount of money, but I saved it up. Nigga, I took the long way around like Ghost told 50. Like, nigga, I took the long way around, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You acting like a nigga like I can't be the biggest dope man? Nope, but I can make the same amount of money as the nigga. All I gotta do is just save up and just stunt. Nigga. Fuck the bullshit. Real shit. I could motherfucking stack up enough money and take over your hood that you selling dope in, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm a real fucking boss. Nigga, you work for me now. You can't even sell dope on my block because I own your block. Nigga, who gave you permission? That's how I think. Mastermind status. Nigga, overlord. Nigga status, nigga. But when T Grizzly came out in 2017, that shit changed the game. I'm not gonna motherfucking lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Real shit. Hell of a made this beat, baby. T Grizzly first day out. Listen to T Grizzly first day out. It grabbed the audience. And then he signed Sada Baby. This nigga Sada Baby is fucking silly. Like real shit. Now, around this time, 2017, I'm at shit. My first crib burned down. I had to stay with my homeboy for like 4 months, and I got my new crib that following year. Man, nigga, my shit burned down, nigga, 3 days after fucking Christmas in 2017. You know, like, that shit pissed me off. Stay with my homeboy for like 4 months. Got my crib around like March or some shit for the next year. March or April. It was one of those months. But yeah. And then nigga changed the game, dog. This nigga named 42 Dub. Oh yeah, I can't forget about Dej Loaf. Dej Loaf was from Detroit, but she had a unique sound. She was different. Cash Doll, she got a unique sound too, you know. But at the same time, around like 2017, 2018, there was a type of music that I fucking hated because I don't like scammers. It was motherfuckers coming out of Flint and shit. Motherfuckers making scammer music. There's like some niggas named the Shitty Boys. Some nigga named Rio de Jungle G. Some nigga named Y&J and Louis Ray. Like they was making humor in they shit. B&B the Pac-Man. It's a song called Free Joe Exotic. That shit is fucking hilarious. Listen to that track. That shit's fucking hilarious. But during these time frames, I'm still honing in on my craft, and I'm still just trying to be a better artist, better lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit is all rap, but I'm not knocking their hustle. I respect their game, they grind, but I can't rap like that. Like even if I, have hood songs, I got some hood songs and some songs for the hoes. But if you listen to those songs, it's still lyrical. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's still lyrical. But like what makes me mad is, how sometimes I feel I'm overlooked even in my own city. It's like, nigga, I'm a Detroit lyricist. Everybody in this bitch look up to Eminem. a fucking lyricist. You know, now Big Sean, he has a different type of sound. It ain't the sound of Detroit. He has his different type of sound. It's unique, but but like when it comes to rap level, it's the same rap level as the local shit. You know, shit nigga personally, you know, like I don't hear no vocab style, delivery, versatility, or a message in any of this fucking music on some real shit. And if there is a message, it's motherfucking uh smoke, drink, fuck around, get money, sell dope, rob niggas, scam niggas. It's like, come on, where's the real fucking shit that's gonna uplift motherfuckers? And why motherfuckers ain't giving back? We got a unique style that like motherfuckers is actually still stealing from us, you know. But you know, at least we got a sound because we have to really kick open these doors to really fucking do it, you know. And again, shouts out to T Grizzly that that first day out, this nigga just got out of motherfucking jail. I forgot what he did. I don't know if it was armed robbery. I don't know what the fuck he did. I forgot. I gotta look it up. But yeah, this is Detroit hip hop stories, and I started in 2002. And my influence was, like when it came to the local scene, it was just Big Hurt. I ain't hear Trick Trick yet. But like when it came to mainstream artists, man, I was studying DMX, Ludacris, Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, Jadakiss, Fabulous. You know, I was listening to some shit that was trying to motherfucker, like trying to perfect my sound. So, you know, I ain't started listening to Twister until 2004. That's when I became Hurricane. But like the goal was to, just grab inspiration from each of my favorite artists. Like when it came to Twister, I learned the fast style. When it came to Tupac and DMX, it was like, let me grab that delivery because nigga, like they had delivery that makes you motherfucking be like, yo, I'm listening. When it comes to Jadakiss, it's basically trying to say some shit to make a nigga be like, damn, nigga, that nigga said some cold ass shit right there. It was like I always love how Jadakiss had his wordplay. His style is so fucking cold, you know. And then like around 2006 or seven, I started listening to old school legends. I started listening to old school niggas like the Public Enemy, the motherfucking Dayton Family, Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know, Ghetto Boys, UGK, 8 Ball MJG, you know, I was learning, grabbing truth, and then it was like, okay, I'm officially a fucking storyteller. Vocab, style, delivery, versatility, and a message. Oh yeah, Nas. Nas helped me with the storytelling aspect when it comes to the one mic shit. Because I'm gonna never forget in 2004 when I had I had the Stillmatic album, but it was the instrumentals. It wasn't the lyrics. It was just the album. I don't know how that they had a whole CD of an album with just nothing but motherfucking lyrics, dog. And my homeboy gave me that shit. I was like, this shit is cold. This shit is cold. I made like there like 7 or 8 tracks off of that shit alone. Right after I became Hurricane. I was listening to that, and I was listening to Twister Kamikaze because I was trying to master the speed rap, because like it's the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the home of fast lyrics and dark, wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I was mastering that shit. I was mastering it. But like Nas, hell yeah, nigga. Nas, nigga, all I need is one mic, one beat, one stage, one nigga's face on the front page. Only if I have one gun, one girl, and one crib, one guy to show me how to do things my son did, pure like a cup of virgin blood, mixed with 151, one sip will make a nigga flip. Right, days off a hollow tips, plot shit. Man, body this hood politics, whatever the fuck you said. Leave bodies chopped up in garbages. But my luck, I got up, the cop shot again. Fiend drops his Heineken. The evolution is amazing though. Hell yeah. Now we're about to listen to the story of ESHAM, the originator and creator of acid rap. Hashtag the wicked shit. Now, when I was told, it was like, damn, nigga, like sound like ESHAM, you, you sound like Buster, you sound like Tupac, you sound like X, you sound like Scarface. But like then when I elevated more, it was like, all right, damn, you sound like ESHAM. Now I'm finally hearing that you sound like K Reno. And I'm like, yes. Cause that's the motherfucker that I'm trying to motherfucking master. Man, K Reno is a lyrical master, wizard of this motherfucking shit. And for me to finally get a comparison, is fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. And the cool thing about my lyrics is not just only incredible, it's prophetic. The shit that I've motherfucking spit has came to pass. You know what I'm saying? I actually have vocab, style, delivery, versatility, and a great fucking message. Some shit is prophetic. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about it is the carving my own motherfucking lane shit is the shit. Carving my own fucking lane. Revolutionary hip hop or conscious gangster rap or fusion, whatever I want to call it. I carved my own lane. And it's time for a change in hip hop. It's time. It's time for a change. No one is going to be keep on listening to the same old bullshit that's not going to last 10, 15, or 20 years from now. I create timeless fucking music. Most of the it's just some shit. It's like a shot of dope. Like that shit'll wear off and you'll forget about it. I need another dose. But my music, shouts out to Jada Mindset again. Though you said, nigga, you can put that shit in a repeat. You know what I'm saying? Wait, see, that's cold if you can put the shit on repeat before the album even get done. Nigga, I'm talking about there's some albums I had to motherfucking put on repeat on the first track. Like, like example, Twister. You know what I'm saying? Then what's the song? Oh, Here I Am on the Kamikaze. I think some shit off the motherfucking Day After album. The Adrenaline Rush. It's like, man, nigga. What can I say to make you see how the fucking feel to maybe want to jump over the edge? I'm charged with the getting shot up on the leg. Trying to get them with the repercussion. I feel the repercussion of going some things. I get the biggest hit with the bit of drill. How about I feel the steel with the kicking shit? But niggas, the bitches that I kick it with, I think it's twisted cold, bro. Bone Thugs and Harmony, motherfucking first song. Execution double nine style. Set everybody underground. 3-6 Mafia, motherfucking World Domination. Chapter 1. 3-6 Mafia. Then I get up with the Mafia, but the niggas with the band with the Mafia. Just with the band, Or Dr. Dre 2001. Things ain't the same, gangsters. Time to change it. Your niggas is aging. And you know what's crazy? I thought Dr. Dre wrote that shit. You want to know who wrote that motherfucking verse for Dre? Slim Shady, gold hair like Jane Brady. I'm like, damn, really? I'm thinking Dr. Dre wrote that shit. Nigga, it was Slim Shady, gold hair like Jane fucking Brady, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you sound like you know our culture. Things ain't the same, Jane. I'm thinking that's Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk. Like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the list. But it's but a different bridge with motherfuckers out. They forgot about Trey. What do you say to somebody you hate? Anyone trying to bring trouble your way? Let's study a tape of NWA. One day I was walking by, called the guy who strangled off in the parking lot with his car could die. I don't give a fuck was dark or not. All the beach trying to park it down with a drunk as fuck. Right next to you bucket truck and a 2-car garage.
Fuck that shit this time.
That's the thing. That that's what the city work is where.
Yeah, man. I was actually born in New York. You can say New York is the place where it actually started. I was born in New York, and I was pretty much between New York and Detroit.
Why is my shit fucking up like
grandmother
this?
and my whole rest of my family base and my mother's side of the family was in New York, in Amityville. I mean, I just
Speaker and just play it from the phone.
that were out back in the day. A lot of
It was. I hope my shit not fucking up. There we go. There was Marvin Gaye record that I had an eye on. The other eye on Pete outside the indie artist. I listened to you're the man.
people with a lot of originality and with a lot of stuff to choose from, and just like any other kid that got the hip hop bug, I was inspired to just pursue a hip hop career, just get more off into it. You know what I mean? So that's what started it. Just growing up in New York and listening to the earlier hip hop artists that were coming out and stuff like that. Growing up in Detroit, you got to realize that Barry Gordy had left the city. Like years before I was even thinking about music. Scene. Hitsville, USA was actually just a museum full of old Motown artifacts, that was collecting. Just got me into it is just, like I said, being a kid, wanting to express myself in a different way. And I liked a lot of different kind of music. It wasn't just hip hop. It was rock and roll. It was jazz. It was, anything I could get my hands on.
And this reflects in ESHAM's music. It's reflected ESHAM music. If y'all want to listen to ESHAM, it's ESHAM. That's how you spell ESHAM. ESHAM Smith. He got a lot of fucking albums. He got over like 40 plus albums. This nigga's a legend. He don't have to consider himself a legend, but he is the originator of acid rap and that wicked shit. But yeah.
And I would just be inspired by it. So I mean, started to take
ESHAM. Both sides take kind of flash. Have to pick man. Stole this motherfucking cash.
Me, you know what I'm saying? I was a whack rapper, not whack, but I was just getting myself together. I didn't really know too much about the game or none of that stuff, and I just had an older brother, which is Dead Boy, aka James Smith, and he would just tell me stuff. He was like, man, you
let me know if y'all hear it. Can you hear it? Is it choppy or what? Like, I don't know what's going on. I know it might get choppy if the music play, because StreamYard is always on that bullshit. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all hear like ESHAM speak clearly on the speaker.
Can't be like Run DMC, you can't be like LL Cool J or any of those people. Like, you can like their music, but you gotta do something different. You gotta be you. You gotta find your own niche. And it took me some years, you know what I'm saying, to actually hone in on something that would later become my niche, you know. And that
Got you. I'm gonna do it like this, then.
was like I say, Boomer Words from Hell was my first album that I actually recorded. I just got inspired by people like Prince, you know, and people like Ozzy Osbourne and, you know, AC/DC. Like, the reason I say Prince is because, you know, Prince had this thing about him that people used to, you know, his mystique, and there used to be all these crazy rumors about Prince back in the day, and, you know, it just, you know, fascinated me that and just all this crazy stuff. So I was fascinated, you know, by that part of his career that, you know, he was able to capture people's attention like that, you know. So when I started making records, you know, I would just try to figure out ways where I can, you know, be different and capture people's attention in a way that wasn't being done at the time. Later down the line, you know, we coined it as acid rap, the wicked shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, there was all type of music out back in those days, you know. I mean, in the beginning, if you really want to take it back to the East Coast, when the East Coast, and what I mean by the East Coast, New York rap, hip hop, boom bap, you know, in the early 80s, you know, they had we like to call it, like, it's almost like a championship ring, or football Super Bowl championship. They had what we would call like the ring, you know, and they held down for many years. It was really hard to break into the New York market if you were an artist. You know, you basically had to be from New York or knew somebody, and they kept that whole thing really like closed in, and you couldn't really get in New York, you know. So this is like the early stages of hip hop, though, you know. It was born in New York, so of course it would grow up in New York. It was a baby.
Squeak across my bathroom floor. Out my back window, I make my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my own school tea. Mad with no music, but happy cause free. And the streets to a play is the place to be. Got a knot in my pocket weighing at least a grand. Gold on my neck, my pistol's close at hand.
You know, so after the East Coast had the ring, the West Coast got it.
The city streets, remotely control the hard hip hop beats, but just living in the city is a serious task. Didn't know if the cop wanted didn't have to ask.
And the West Coast held it down with this thing called gangster rap. It was new. Nobody even knew what the hell this was. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of people talking about reality rap and fuck the police and just growing up in the hood in Los Angeles. And they were being like reporters, you know, and this was a time when hip hop's voice was very strong. You know, Detroit wasn't even, a thought at that point. You know what I'm saying? So you had the East Coast, then you had the West Coast, and, you know, it was so hard for everybody to kind of like make money and make their way in it. I could understand why they would hoard it and kind of like, you know, try to keep it to themselves and didn't want anybody else to be a part of it or be a part of that region. When the West Coast, you know, when their reign started to die down, a place, you know, the South got it. You know, that's when all those Southern rappers started to get record deals and they started to get acknowledged in hip hop. Because for a long time, they had to sit out of the game. Like they felt some kind of way. They felt like people were looking at them like they were country bumpkins and like nobody understood them. So they finally got into the hip hop game with a couple of artists that got major deals, just got some placement to get the ball rolling down there, if you see where I'm going with this. So you had the East Coast, you had the West Coast, and then you had the South with the ball, right?
Right.
Where we come from, the North, you know, in Detroit, you know, we never really got the ball. I mean, you can say with people like Eminem with his success that Detroit had the ball, but no, he didn't, because when Eminem actually blew up, he kind of came in with the West Coast and Dr. Dre and all of those people. So his success was not really the success of the region, if you understand what I'm saying. He got
gotta. I want to know if y'all understand where he coming from. How most people be like, like Eminem, like kind of put Detroit on the map. I can still kind of say a little bit of yes and a little bit of no. I understand where ESHAM is coming from. It's like fuck it, nigga. Like, we'll give it to the white boy. Y'all niggas can shut up. Nigga, like, he the king of rap. He the Elvis of the shit. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But Eminem's sound is not the Detroit sound. You feel me? Like, Eminem is different, unique. I'm on that level, of lyrical ability. And it's not the motherfucking sound that you hear throughout the city. And like you can ask the Detroit rappers, ain't nobody banging Eminem. You gotta be a real true fan of Eminem to really be banging his music. And plus, some Detroit rappers like nigga, like we don't hear like Eminem being banged in the club either. You know what I'm saying? And all the reason why we do play like him on the radio because he represents the D. But like once we done playing Eminem song, we about to play a whole bunch of local Detroit shit. Let's put these niggas back in that frequency of being brainwashed, smoking, drinking, fucking around, money, cars, and hoes, and scamming, and armed robbery, and extortion, and indictments, and a whole bunch of other shit.
success from being affiliated with a major conglomerate.
Hold on, but let's go back. Let's go back and listen to him again. Let's just him say that again.
I mean, you can say with people like Eminem with his success that Detroit had the ball, but no, he didn't, because when Eminem actually blew up, he kind of came in with the West Coast and Dr. Dre and all of those people. So his success was not really the success of the region, if you understand what I'm saying. He got success from being affiliated with a major conglomerate and people like Dr. Dre and that whole coast. And it wasn't a win for the area where we come from, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, we still had to fight and claw, recognized or whatnot. And we still do have to do that right now because we don't have the ball. There's a lot of people looking at Detroit like the eyes of the world are on Detroit right now, but we don't have the ball. But what we do have is a sound, and I will tell you about that sound. The spirit of Detroit, the sound of Detroit is the wicked shit. Now, I'll tell you like this. When New York had the ball, and then the West Coast had the ball, and then the South had the ball, right? I've watched everybody in this game go from the golden age of hip-hop to reality rap. You can't even really sell a record without spending wicked shit.
Wicked style.
Wow. Wow, I'm psycho, yes, I'm Michael, and I might go a little something like this. Suicidal list, dangerous, minds bust when I bust, picking up dust. Now I must in God just trust. If I add justice, I add justice. No justice, no peace, bloody body, police, belly of the beast, got me feeling for a cracker. And what I mean by that is the imagery and the things that you're talking about, like the dark imagery and stuff like that. That is all acid rap. That is the wicked shit. That is expressing yourself in a creative way and not a violent way. This is this thing that I incorporated into the rap game and put there for people.
And it was that right there where I understood what my OG was telling me about. There's like, there's certain bars on wicked like a motherfucker. Like, damn. So I'm like, oh, that's the ESHAM that's in me. Because I ain't know shit about ESHAM and the wicked style. I ain't know that, like it's automatically in you. And there's another interview of ESHAM. I think it's called the Connected Experience Podcast, and like they interview it, and what ESHAM was giving the description of hell, it was like, when we talk about the wicked shit and we talk about hell, it symbolizes the streets. The streets is hell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here doing wicked shit, doing wicked, crazy, dumb shit. So we're gonna motherfucking spit this shit. It's just like motherfucking like gangster rap. It's like a whole bunch of crazy shit going on over here. So we about to get gangster on these niggas. You know? That's how the shit is. Shouts out to No. But Isha, he's the originator of the acid rap, hashtag the wicked shit. And then when I listen to my early shit, I was like, damn, nigga, I couldn't motherfucking make a rhyme without talking about 9mm. I got a receiver, this heater, millimeter, take a breather, my heater, with tear a hole in the cheetah, don't leave a neither, come see your receiver, nigga, use a bleeder, something like Vegeta, but on raise can't be your fucking heater, come be there, her name is Eagle, I guess an ego, but tear a hole through your regal, with people, crazy people, that's crazy bitches, these witches with brutes and monkeys, these dummies. So, nigga, I was going in, nigga. That was the old track from my phone. I'm surprised I remember that. I'm surprised I remember that, nigga. nigga, nigga, that was old phone, nigga. And even still, sound, nigga, it don't sound like the shit that was going on during that time. This is right before Blade Icewood died. I think like Blade Icewood died like 05. So like it was still back at that Detroit street lords and cheddar boy shit. Rock Bottom was still out, but yeah, that was an old fucking verse. Back during that time, like niggas was saying I was sounding like Buster because I was still mastering my fast style. I was still listening to Twista and just Twista and Busta Rhymes. I was just listening to them. And like I ain't like get up on Bone Thugs and Harmony until maybe
put there for people. I say, hey, look, you can express yourself any kind of way you want to. You know what I'm saying? Be real. Be free to express yourself in any way you choose to create.
Yep. And when I really found my niche, it was the revolutionary shit. It's like I feel so alive when I say fuck the government. I'm talking about making revolutionary music. It feels so fucking great. And shouts out to Low Key T when he said, nigga, this shit's like a breath of fresh air. It fills the void, like he also said. It's like, yo, nigga, I'm talking about like basically in so many words, nigga, this is the sound that we need. You feel me? This is everybody is a whole bunch of fucking cowards and pussies, scared to fight and take back what's rightfully theirs, which is their freedom and their mind, their body and soul. Love, peace, and motherfucking soul train.
And that's what I feel like I brought to the game, and that's what I feel like the sound of Detroit is, and that's where you get to the eyes of the world being on Detroit today, but we don't have the ball as a collective, if you understand what I'm saying.
My shit is so ridiculous. I know my shit's better than Luther Vandross. Psychic connection, wanna hit me with the Holy Ghost. Overdose, diagnose, niggas in the comatose. Once I fuck ya, nigga, motherfuck ya. Voodoo, wicked child, born a bastard. Visions of blood, bodies being blasted. Thinking of it's useless.
Internet chopping. Can you get a better signal spot? God damn it. I figured it was gonna do this bullshit to me. I figured. It's the hotspot from the other phone. Now, I think it played. What about now? Does it still choppy? Yo, 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 grab your 40 and check your rollies. It's crime time. Like, is it choppy because of the music? I understand it gets choppy because of the music being played. Oh well. Ride this bitch out. It's called struggle streaming for a reason. Choppy. Or do I sound a little better? I know I turned off the speaker. The shit was bullshitting on this other phone. You know, the phone that I'm using the hotspot off of. The adjustment bureau is fucking with me because everything sounded cool earlier. I don't know what the fuck going on now. But let's ride this shit on out to the end.
After visions of blood, I being blasted, thinking of excuses. Voices in my head, mental abuses to lose my mind. On the flash line, refuses to answer. Me and myself versus Smith and Wesson. I'm that nigga with the wicked ass flow. Bitch, you better act like you know.
Detroit.
All right, you said it was more so when you were talking. Sounds better. All right, what about now?
I'll paint you a picture, but the picture I paint will be beautiful. Detroit is a beautiful city, man. I mean, Detroit has its fair share of problems. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not trying to discredit Eminem or Marshall or anything like that. I mean, 8 Mile was a great movie. It was a great, you know, it was like science fiction. You know, it was a made up.
All right. How it sound now? Sound cool? Because he's talking. Fuck it, let's ride it out.
And it wasn't about the culture of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great movie. It had great success, and kudos to him for that. But it wasn't a, you know, a honest look at Detroit and the culture that, or the music scene. It was like a
I think it's all right now. Okay, cool. That's better than nothing. That is better. That is better than nothing. He's talking about 8 Mile and how it wasn't a real story of his life, but I can kind of say it is part of his life, you know, like just a little bit, but I also understand where ESHAM is coming from. It's like it ain't show a depiction of Detroit and its hip hop. It's just a story about a motherfucker. You know, I understand. But what 8 Mile could have did was expand more on the hip hop scene, expand more on the, you know, his friend stayed in the hood, he stayed in the trailer park. You know what I'm saying? Should have shown more of the hood and showed more of the hip hop and the origins and a whole bunch of other, you know, good cameos. You know, they had King Gordy in it. You know, that was cool. Like King Gordy was in the radio station talking while Eminem was beating a nigga ass in the other room. You know, but nigga, real shit. I feel where ESHAM coming from, man. But like the same time, nigga, 8 Mile was a good movie. And like it don't get to the hip hop shit until the end where they do the battle. And like the beginning where they had the little cipher and a fight broke out. But between time, it's all the story of motherfucking Marshall Mathers and his life instead of really talking about the music and shit. You know, like yes, they had him on a bus a couple times. You know, they had him on a bus a couple times, writing on his motherfucking notepad and shit. You know, but yeah, man. But it was just the motherfucking cipher, the scene where he choked, and him writing with the notepad, him rapping with motherfucking the Makai Pfeiffer, that wasn't shit, and the battle at the end. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really about, like Detroit hip hop. It was just a story about a nigga life. And the story was fabricated a little bit, but like not taking away nothing from Eminem. It was a good fucking movie. And he did kind of have that life a little bit. The only thing I can say that I can relate to in this situation is the black plastic bags. Nigga, shit, nigga, I'm gonna never forget walking around with black plastic bags. Never forget, nigga. Nigga, I live that life, nigga. Like, I know how it is,
A made-up story like Beat Street or something. Beat Street is not the end-all, be-all to what hip-hop is in New York. You know what I'm saying? Or the movie Breakin'. If you've seen Breakin', it has nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? Like, the cult.
Yeah, so, like, Breaking and Beat Street. It was like, yeah, nigga, these are the classic movies to watch to not to know what hip-hop and breakdancing is. No. Nigga, this is a story. You're not showing the essence of what it's supposed to be about. That's what he's saying.
Of hip hop, But anyway, Detroit.
And plus, in reality, nigga, 8 Mile is not even the goddamn hood. It's the motherfucking redlining shit. What nobody don't want to talk about when it comes to redlining, nigga. 8 Mile is burbs. Nigga, Ferndale, Southfield and shit. Nigga, you ride over there, nigga, like motherfuckers, like, all right, insurance, you riding over there across 8 Mile, nigga, good luck.
Place, man. I grew up in Detroit right before crack came in, so I got to see the city when it was extra. Before the termites came in, it's like a bunch of termites got loose, and it just started to rot from the inside. But it's coming back now. I mean, if you go to Detroit, and you might not understand it, it's like going somewhere and it's all about what you see. You can look for the negative stuff in it, or you can choose to see the positive stuff in it, or the beauty in it.
And that's true. That's true. You come to Detroit, come downtown, man. Downtown is where everything is popping. Beautiful downtown Detroit. And they, like fixing up, about to make a nice little. We got 3 stadiums. We got the Fox Theater and the Fillmore Theater. Nigga, Detroit is fucking nice. Detroit is fucking nice. We got a motherfucking Q line and a motherfucking people mover. And the people mover is the Skyline rail, that ride in the sky. And the fucking Q line is the motherfucking train, like we in San Francisco or something. Which is a waste of money. I still think it's a waste of money. I can't wait till a bus smack it to that bitch. Allegedly.
I don't know, man. It's hard. I would want to be recognized for my contributions in music and stuff like that. But I couldn't tell you why things are the way they are, man. You can only ask those other people. I couldn't tell you why Marshall's name starts with an M, but he spells it with an E and ends his shit with an M. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't tell you why all this stuff is happening like this, man. I'm cool with Trick. You know what I'm saying? So, Trick gave me a call.
I listen to Trick too. Where my gaze is an all my thug, you Detroit City. Like Trick and Eminem got a song called Welcome to Detroit.
He said he had a track, and at the time Proof was still alive and stuff, and Trick was like, man, y'all need to work all this stuff out. So Trick played a part in me and Proof even squashing our disagreement. So see your eyewitness if I'm not in the kitchen. A murder was committed, I was fitting the description. A Detroit nigga scandalous, I'm an assassin. Trick ain't gotta hit him, I already blast him. My name is P, I'm from the D. And the things we were disagreeing about was just silly, it was childish stuff, but at the time we both, felt strongly about our views about hip hop and, what was at stake in Detroit and what was being given up to certain, causes and individuals that were not, for the culture, man, and whatever. You know what I mean? That's what we were fighting about. That's the thing about it. People think you forget about the whole shit that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Detroit is a hard place. Like, it's a hard place to get respect from, man. So if you do some bullshit out there in Detroit, they gonna call you on it. Man, you gotta realize everybody that came across in contact with the wicked shit wanted some of it. I didn't just make a record, man. I made a genre. Do you understand? Like what that's like somebody coming in and making a new rock and roll, and now it's not called rock and roll. It's called the wicked shit, right? So of course you're gonna want to do what I'm doing. Of course, I am flattered by all those guys that do that, man. Even when they say, "Oh man, I do it better than him." Okay, whatever. But that's not the point, man. You're just I'm flattered, and I did this. Find your way out here, man. I'm just here to show you the way, man, and show you the way to the light, man. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I just happen to be doing the wicked shit. And I got threw off with that bullshit and that's house shoes shit. And no offense, and I ain't got nothing against house shoes. I don't want people to listen to this and think that. This is just all about that Jay Dilla shit. And he kind of rubbed me the wrong way. People be out here faking like they DJs, like, I don't know. If you don't got 2 turntables and you just got some CDRs, are you really a DJ? But you got certain people in this game that are straight up intentionally do something to block, your lane. You know what I mean? And them the people I'm talking about. Them the people that just need to get out the way. That's not doing nothing for the city. That ain't doing shit, man. That's just in the fucking way. If you're an artist or a DJ, come up off your own shit. Come up off your own name. The way people do shit nowadays is just whack. Everybody got to be, oh yeah, that's such and such little son, or that's them fucking name.
Make your own fucking name. Let me know if y'all hear this guy clearly. Because I don't know if my internet fucking up. I don't know what it is, but like let me know if it's like sounding good. But yeah, dog. Like what ESHAM is talking about right now is come up your own name. But nowadays, motherfuckers like the motherfuckers connected to people through nepotism.
I'm saying, and when somebody say your name, make sure they're just saying your fucking name. Don't attach your name to, one of our brothers that we fucking love and hold dearly. We're not gonna hold you with that same respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I'm saying. When originality meant something, when coming up off your own merit meant something. That's where I come from. Like I can't get off on the people that.
And that's where I come from too. Hard work, dedication on your own fucking merit.
Just want to come off somebody, man, without doing no work, and just you don't want to pay no dues, but you just you want to be right there, and it's crazy, man. A lot of people dislike me for just shedding some light on the situation about that guy, because he's everybody's favorite. You know what I mean? Like that people will sell out their mama trying to get next to him. He got people sitting around him right now that'll lie till they die. They mama say don't fuck with him. They gonna fuck with him anyway because they think that he can do something for them. And that's the evils of this game. If somebody think that you could do something for them or that they could get something from you, they just go to no. There's no limit to what they'll do. It's just like that's how evil this game is for people that don't know nothing about it. Record stores is to push you. They just sell your records. Record Time was a popular record store. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Harmony House was. Just like fucking Music Land was. There was many popular record stores. Record Time, yes, was one of them. If you had your records in Record Time, hey, some kids might have knew where to pick them up at. And the guy that ran that store was a real cool guy, like most of the people in business in the record stores in Michigan, those were good friends of ours, like we watched the whole bottom of the record business fall out with the internet and all that stuff. A lot of families lost their business. I watched a lot of good friends go out of business, when the change happened. The music business has changed tremendously, and it's still teaching people like lessons, like life lessons. And I hate the word legend because people misuse that word. They throw that word around like so loosely. And I just feel like I got one leg in, you know, Legend. I don't feel like I'm a legend, man, because I don't know if people respect that. Right, and you never hear me saying that. You know, I don't say that. I just tell you how I feel about it. You know, like a lot of people say that shit. Like, oh, he's a legend. What the fuck does that mean? You know, Michael Jackson's a legend. Prince is a legend to me. Yeah, but they're legends to me. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I don't know. I'm just a person, man. You know what I'm saying? That just keep trying. I got a suicidal drive to do shit. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes I get stuck on some bullshit, man. Like, you know, like I say, you know, like I haven't been the easiest person to deal with. You know, I get up in my feelings and shit, and you know, this whole industry, man, just not being accepted by my peers. Like, I don't know no famous people outside of maybe Ice-T and Ice-T-P that have publicly said, yo, he is the shit. Like, I like his music. But I will see, you know, stuff from, you know, I would see my influence in other people's work, but they won't publicly acknowledge me. And that shit gets to me a little bit. So I don't even like to call myself. Yeah. People do not respect rappers, man. You say you're a rapper, you might as well say, hey, I sell kilos. That's how they look at you. If you say you're a rapper, people do not respect that shit. People need to look at me like they look at fucking Bob Dylan, like they look at Prince or Michael Jackson. Don't look at me like I'm Eminem. I'm not a fucking rapper. Because I feel like my music, I'm putting a lot into that shit, man. I'm not just making jibber jabber. People call you a rapper, man. It's almost disrespectful, man. You know, but I'm glad hip hop came. It showed a lot of people how to have rhythm. It put bass into country music and rock and roll. And, you know, you're welcome, you know, with all those genres, you know, that didn't know how the shit went. They didn't have a clue to the formula. Now everybody has a clue to the formula, and that's what hip hop did. Hip hop won the war, y'all. That's what it won the war. Standing in my way, then I gotta hurt ya. Never getting happy. Hey, I'm always happy. Winning the revolution, man. Hip hop won the fucking revolution all over the world. People just don't want to fucking admit to it. You know, I'm all in it. I mean, as an artist, my head is always in a great space. You know, I don't have regrets or stuff like that. There's things that I wish I would have did, like anytime somebody says something negative about my music, like called me a devil worshiper or said, yo, ESHAM's the leader of the Illuminati, or just, you know, whatever, he's the commander-in-chief of the rock and roll army. No, that one's true. But anytime they said anything negative about me, I should have corrected them. You know, I just never did. I just would let any crazy rumor fly. I just let people say whatever they say, because I was like, well, any press is good press, until it created this I don't even know what to call it. It's this thing that's on me that is bigger than me. My shadow is bigger than my person. You know what I'm saying? What's your pleasure, mister? What's your pleasure, mister? Got all these people that, you know, get famous and go and run and hide behind closed doors, man. And I don't think that's not what hip hop is about, man. You know, hip hop is out in the street. Hip hop is, you know, it's not scared of nothing, man. Hip hop is out there, man. And a lot of people get famous and get rich off of hip hop and forget what it's like to be that struggling artist going in that people, or, you know, you can never forget what that feel like, and you can never, you know, to me, turn your back on that, and not if you're a true artist, and, you know what I'm saying, and if you love the music, you know, because that's really what it's all about for me, the music. I'm just here for the music and the entertainment. But, you know, for the most part, I'm just trying to entertain people, and I hope people get something out of it. You know, my time on this planet, man. I just don't want to come across like as a bitter person. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not bitter, and you know, and I don't want to come across as the Victoria's Secret guy, like, you know, wanting to jump off a bridge or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely don't want to do that, man. I'm very privileged. You know what I'm saying? I got a good view of it, so I can tell somebody, hey, it ain't so bad. But you know, maybe somebody, the way I got to see it was just, I feel like I've been learning more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm learning. Like, it's constant. I'm learning every day. So all this time I've been learning. So even if, you know, my records are not fucking 10 million diamond, platinum, or whatever, whatnot, I've always been learning. Every day I'm just a student to the game, and I'm learning and learning and learning. So, you know, that's what I like to do, is just learn and, you know, hopefully be able to share that knowledge with people.
And that was the legendary ESHAM from the east side of Detroit, 7 Mile and Shayna. Shouts out to my 7 Mile niggas. You know, and I hope y'all heard it. I hope it wasn't too choppy or nothing. You know, because I know my internet is fucking up. You know, like the adjustment bill is working overtime. So and in conclusion, to end this live, you know, hip hop, nigga, real shit, dog. It, you know, like it saved the nigga. You know, like it really motherfucking did. It really saved the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, like, I'm glad it's something to add to my resume of creativity and uniqueness, you know. And it's like how ESHAM said, you know, it's a learning experience, and I'm learning every day. I'm still in that hyperbolic time chamber training to be the best phenomenal artist ever. You know, like I feel what ESHAM saying. It's like, you know, like, I'm not a rapper, nigga. I'm a fucking artist, nigga. Man, nigga, I to this paint. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Man, nigga, I am the fucking painter and the canvas, the dream and the dreamer. Okay, cool. It sounded cool. All right, cool. You said good stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like, you know, dog, when it comes to this hip hop shit, man, it's like, dog, it's another reason why to say I'm a god. I created some shit out of thin fucking air. Like, you don't need the beat to create. You know what I'm saying? But when the beat and the lyrics come together in harmony, it's fucking magic. But being a creator, because all of us are creator guys, like, dog, it's motherfucking so fucking cold, bro. My guy Status Galactus reacted, blasting the faction, the classic badness assassin reacted from satisfaction, the blasting cops in the cabin, bragging about wreaking havoc. The feds, I call them lacking, more powerful than the batter. You better summon the kraken, crack your head with a flagon. I'm laughing, slapping the faggot. My status causing reactions to planets. I'm doing damage, got the better advantage. Amulet of Atlantis, turn sand into glasses, turn haters to ashes, dragging west from a dragon is something you can't imagine. I'm blasting lyrical cannons. God damn it, you better panic. Savage like Randy Savage. I'm on point like a cactus. My status for rebel action to hack the planet the fastest. The baddest motherfucker that's on the planet. Nigga, I'm a lyrical motherfucking monster. I only pat myself on the back maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I pat myself on the back today. For real, for real. You know, now, shouts out to all the hip hop artists out there. Shouts out to all the hip hop heads out there, that fucks with real lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I try to use my vocab, style, delivery, versatility, and the message in all my music that I make. I try to express that, nigga, I am not a fucking rapper. I am a fucking lyricist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna never forget the shit that I went through trying to, like to motherfucking get on, or at least try to get some exposure, man. I'll never forget the motherfucker was like, I need to sound like these motherfuckers that I hear on the radio. I mean, a top 10, bet. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Nah, that's some good shit to hear. That's some good shit to hear. For sure, for sure. I smoked it out. For sure. You know, because nigga, the goal is to be better. Because at the end of the day, you know, I represent Detroit, and we got Eminem, the rap god. I gotta let's just say defeat him. So I'm in a hyperbolic time chamber, motherfucking getting ready to motherfucking train to go against Slim Shady. But Eminem about to drop an album called The Death of Slim Shady. So I almost feel like me being in a hyperbolic time chamber is a motherfucking waste of time if he about to kill Slim Shady off as his persona. you know, I'm like, nigga, Slim Shady was your first album, well, the first studio album, because he got something before that. But Slim Shady LP, nigga, it's like, yo, nigga, this is you. Nigga, you brought horrorcore to the music industry. Nigga, real shit. You know, Slim Shady is the horrorcore side. But I know I could beat Marshall Mathers, I could beat Eminem, but Slim Shady, gold hair like Jay Brady with the crazy metaphors and the double and triple entendres and shit. That's the nigga I need to defeat. So I'm training all my motherfucking personas, going through all my music and be like, okay, okay, okay. But when my homeboy told me I'm nigga up there with K Reno, I was like, bet. Because K Reno is a monster. In a forked up way, it actually makes perfect sense. I gotta represent Detroit. Gotta represent Detroit. The death of Slim Shady. I can't wait to hear it. I wonder who the feature's gonna be. I know he gotta have Dre, Dr. Dre. You already know, and he might have Snoop on one of his tracks. But if it's the death of Slim Shady, he might just go all out. He might just go all out and make some crazy ass shit. This is why I'm in a hyperbolic time chamber. I'm not coming out until that album come out, so I can know where his level is at. But motherfucker told me K Reno, so K Reno is a higher level than Eminem in my book. Like real shit. Is K Reno, Slim Shady, Tech Nine, Hobson. Straight up top four. But but if you want to hear some Detroit rappers, you know, and you can compare them to me, and you can be like, yep, Hurricane is better. So these are the people to listen to when it comes to the motherfucking new niggas. We got Sada Baby, T Grizzly, and Peasy from Team Eastside. To me, those are my favorite. You know, like when it comes to the top tier motherfuckers now in Detroit, is T Grizzly, Sada Baby, Peasy from Team Eastside, 42 Doug, and YNJ and Louis Ray, BNB the Pac Man, Rio Rio the Young G, you know. But the person you just got done listening to on the interview, his name is ESHAM. ESHAM, ESHAM Smith. And he dropped over 40 plus albums. Everybody's favorite album when it comes to the legends, like they like his best album is Dead Flowers, Kill the Fetus. His first album is called Boomin' Rhymes from Hell, I guess. But the symbolism of hell is the streets, because the streets is full of hell. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, like he said on this interview and shit, he was like, man, nigga, I ain't addressed the rumors that I was a devil worshiper. Nigga, I let the shit ride out. All press is good press. It was like, nigga, my shadow became bigger than me. You know, and ESHAM is a legend to to the motherfucking people that grew up on this music. But as a matter of fact, he also got a baby story. I want y'all to hear this shit. I meant to play that shit in a, where is it? Here you go.
Baby was in there, you know, and he did his thing. I mean, I got an ill story, but I don't even want to say it about Baby.
Nigga was like, I got an ill story. I don't want to say it. Here we go. He got a celebrity's motherfucking story. Nigga, this Detroit hip hop story is ESHAM, the legend from east side of Detroit.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell the baby story, man. Tell the baby story. Yeah.
Holy shit. Man, shouts out. Holy shit. Hold on, man. We got a legend in the motherfucker. You talking about, nigga, I'm talking about Detroit legends, nigga. I got a motherfucking YouTube legend in this motherfucking bitch. Shout out to motherfucking Truth Virus, dog. Nigga, what's good? Motherfuckers want to say top 5, top 10. This nigga definitely in my top 5 realest motherfucking YouTubers on his motherfucking platform. I can't even call him a YouTuber, nigga. I gotta call him the motherfucking content creator. The top 5 realest content creator on this motherfucking platform. God damn, man. True Virus in the motherfucking building, dog. Nigga, nigga, every time I say LGBTQ, elemental P, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, every time I say that, I always say, shout out to Truth Virus. I swear that fucking guy. Ask everybody. Like, nigga, real shit. Nigga, Dr. Fuckboy. Dr. Fuck, get your booster shots, nigga. Fucking man, nah, nigga, shout out to Truth Virus. Man, shout out to Truth Virus. Because I think you in my state, because I'm in Detroit. I think you in Michigan too. I'm not sure. But yeah, man. Man, you straight up, bro. Man, nigga, you motherfucking, man. Motivation, bro. Damn, nigga, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, oh, you said he need to do a track with Voice and Obi. Yeah. He's trying to do a track with Voice and Obi. Motherfuckers too. Roy should have won that Grammy instead of that King's Disease. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but I listened to every motherfucking album that was a nominee. And that Roy's supposed to win that. But Royce did lose the battle against Lupe. Like, I didn't know Lupe was that fucking cold. I didn't know Lupe was that motherfucking cold. When it came to that lyrical shit, I was like, dude. But Royce is still the man. Royce is still the man, but Lupe got him on that beat track. I can't listen to Eminem anymore, like listening to the AI music. Grew up on Joy Road. You out there, they slash Wesley, what's good? Yo, we in the Michigan. We in the murder mitten. Shouts out to Truth Virus. That's what's up. I think we got some rappers out of Inkster that's motherfucking part of the shit. I think BNP the Pac-Man, the motherfucking Free Joe Exotic song is the nigga from Inkster. I'm not sure. Like, if it ain't him, it's YNJ and Louis Ray. You know, like those niggas got the funny motherfucking humor in their shit. You know, I'm like, okay, vocab, style, delivery, versatility in the message, and humor is another element. You know, but most motherfuckers don't got vocab, style, delivery, or versatility or a message. But if you can make a nigga laugh, that's it. But when it comes to certain motherfuckers that got vocab, style, delivery, versatility, a message, and humor, that's 6 things, 6 elements to make you a great artist, at least in my eyes. You know, that's Eminem, Tech Nine, Hobson, uh, Twisted Insane, Chris Calico. Most people can't really name that. Most people probably just say Eminem. These chicks don't even know the name of my band. Fuck Marshall. D12 is the shit. I fucks with D12. Message. Message. But yeah, shouts out to Truth Virus. I got motherfucker threw off. It was to tell the ESHAM celebrity story about Baby.
Fuck story. Yeah, right. I ain't gonna lie. This shit, this real, right? So, hey, no offense to anybody.
See, he's laughing already. He's like, nigga, no offense to anybody. Off from Joy Road, off from Joy Road. Nigga, who came out from Joy Road? K Deezy. Yup. K Deezy. K Deezy from Joy Road. I don't know what happened to him. I don't even hear from that nigga no more. Off from Joy Road, exit. Nah, you better understand. You better ask motherfuckers, nigga. Nigga. And plus Inkster, nigga, we call it town. You know, I don't know, like if the new niggas changed it, you know, but you know, the last time I heard it was Inktown, Pontiac. It was called Yak or some shit like that, like from the Yak Town, and Grosse Point. I don't know, GP or some shit. Ferndale. I mean, South. I'm just bullshit. I'm from Detroit. It'd be like East Side, West Side, North End, Southwest.
Nah, so we over there and shit, and street lords, they all that shit. You know, they basically, so we go, see a baby give us some work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, now the street lords. I just talked. 90s and early 2000s right now. You know, this we met Baby and shit. So, like this confirms that Baby had that work. Because the Street Lords, which is from the west side of Detroit, was trying to get them get that work for Baby.
So they was work from Baby, but they was just talking and joking about that, But anyway, Baby
nigga talking and joking my ass. Pause, no nigga. He thought the street lords wasn't thinking about getting no birds for real. Yeah, they was probably joking, but every joke has a sense of fucking truth, right?
Came through, and they paid him. You know what I'm saying? I think he got some racks, man. Maybe like 30 racks for these diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Man, street lords like, yo, nigga, here you go, 30G, 30K for the verse, nigga.
And me and Baby, and then Yacht was up in the studio. You know what I mean? Baby was talking, and he just, he was iced out, looking like Baby, before the Lil Wayne incident and all that shit. He was doing his thing, and he was like, yeah, man, we gonna party, man. We looking for some girls. We looking for some boys too.
You heard that shit? We're looking for some girls. And we're looking for some boys too. To the motherfucking Hot Boy show when it was on the stage. It was like, yo, man, get them niggas on the stage. I fuck with niggas. I fuck with niggas too. Pause no Diddy again for saying, yeah, nigga. Yeah, we heard baby say that. Let's go to the 106 and Park incident where they was sitting on the couch where baby talking about Lil Wayne and shit. Baby talking about I'm the only nigga he kissed and shit. And Free and AJ gave him that look like, yo, did he just say that on national television?
What? What? Diversity, you know what I'm saying? And me and Baby and then Yacht was up in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And Baby was talking, you know, and he just, you know, he was iced out looking like Baby, you know, before the Lil Wayne incident and all that shit, you know, he was doing his thing and he was like, yeah, man, we gonna party, man. What? What? I say what? I say, nigga, I hope you find that shit, nigga. Yeah, cause I can't help you. Yeah, nigga. And then you know, me and my nigga Yacht just kind of looked at each other like, did this nigga just say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like years later,
I fuck with niggas too. Pause no Diddy. Fuck it, pause no Baby. Pause no Baby, pause no Diddy. Never forget that nigga said that on stage. They was like, all right, who'll come here and shake that ass challenge? Get these girls up here. Juvenile trying to bring the hoes on stage. Baby looking at the niggas. They're like, yo, these niggas been fucking with me all night. Get these niggas on stage. I fuck with niggas too. Pause no Diddy. Pause no Baby. Read this shit one more time. Hold on.
I say what? I say, nigga, I hope you find this diversity. You know what I'm saying? And
one more time.
And Baby and then Yacht was up in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And Baby was talking, you know, and he just, you know, he was iced out looking like Baby, you know, before the Lil Wayne incident and all that shit. You know, he was doing his thing and he was like, yeah, man, we gonna party, man. We looking for some girls. We looking for some boys too. I was like, what? What? I say what? I said, nigga, I hope you find that shit, nigga. Yeah, cause I can't help you with that. Hey, nigga. And then you know, me and my nigga Yacht just kind of looked at each other like, did this nigga just say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like years later, allegations. I was like, nigga, like I was right there. That's like I could be in this room. Like if somebody say some shit, you'll be like, whoa, nigga. That shit flew over my head, but I was just like, you know, that's our little story and shit. I got married, she got that too, but to each his own, you know, if that's what you went through, that's your thing. That shit, I was like, hey, so, I ain't going to no party, y'all going to, nigga.
So another big release that we remember from real life was a Dice album, the first.
Yeah, that was from the Connected Experience podcast. You know, the Connected Experience podcast. Y'all can subscribe to that and watch another ESHAM interview. It's a lot longer than the motherfucking the origin story I played. You know, but it's basically like the same shit. It's basically the same shit, but just longer. Pause, no kitty. Pause, no baby. But yeah, man. We down to the end. Yeah, but I just wanted to tell a story on Detroit hip hop and give a story of the legendary ESHAM. I think I might have some more interviews on some Detroit legends. I might do one on Trick Trick. I might, Big Hurt. That nigga been in the game. I told y'all niggas wait for J Nutty get out. Cut, bro. Call Jackie for your cutty get out. Real I was waiting, nigga. John Deere rocks, pumping the gas. I stay blowing like Jim Scott. Yeah, I'm about to get what's rightfully mine. I'ma either get it right in these rhymes or either discharging these rifles and knives. In the kitchen sitting, slicing them dimes in every minute to the fullest like my life on the line. And I ride dirty, no registration. Dropped out, no education. Put Glocks up with no hesitation. And I'm taking out your whole federation. I'm a street pharmacist. Hit me if you need some more medication. See my niggas counting keys at the station. Back to the bases, get the great gas on their face. Oh my God, this show's fucking shit, dog. Rock bottom is the name of the clique. The airport too hot, so I'm hopping on the train with this brick. Still thugging with my thing on the hip. Got hollers with your name on the tip. The got products, taking the 6. If I get caught up, taking the 5th down. My fucking God, that shit was cold back in the day. Woo! Man, dog, that was my shit. That was my shit, y'all. But let me get up out of here, man. I'm hungry as hell. About maybe some motherfucking pizza or some shit. I think I got some DiGiorno in the motherfucking freezer. Warm that bitch up in the oven. Smoke me another motherfucking blunt. Kick back and listen to some old school shit. Who knows? I might just listen to some Dayton Family from Flint, nigga. I might listen to the album. Or I might just listen to Bootleg or Shoestring. I don't know. I might listen to motherfucking the duo album or the solo shit. No, fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna listen to motherfucking Bootleg. Death Before Dishonesty, 1999. One of my favorite fucking albums of all time. Classic. Or I might go down south, listen to some Devin the Dude. Anything is plenty, man. And it's better than having nothing at all. Or shit. Or I might go to the West Coast and listen to some motherfucking Ice Cube or E40 or Too Short. Or the East Coast, I might just motherfucking listen to some Redman. Mic check. Walked off the streets with a black tech now on the baseline. Look at that hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but after, show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold and after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat, son. Trigger bang, Batman. What y'all know about Redman, nigga? What y'all know? What y'all know? Shouts out to everybody coming through. Shouts out to Truth Virus. Shouts out to No. Shouts out to Jada Mindset. I'm still saying your old name. But yeah, man. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Especially Truth Virus, the legend. The legend of this shit. Nigga, make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. Especially subscribe to Truth Virus 18. Nigga, bringing you the news. It feels good to be back off this goddamn strike. You talk about some hate speech. Yo, Truth Virus, they gave me a strike for hate speech, and only thing I put up was a community post. Don't speech count as talking? These motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, and the community post was about the Handy Sook actor that was in like 2 different motherfucking videos. You know what I'm saying? One for 2012, one for motherfucking 2014. I was like, you see this shit? All right, now you part of the Handy Sook incident, and you the sister of a nigga that got beheaded on the fake ISIS CIA video, and I got a photo of that shit being on a movie set. Like, nigga, I was like, oh, hate speech, right? Hate speech, right? I ain't even say shit. Oh, man, but feels good to be back. Shouts out to everybody coming through. It's your man's Hurricane telling you what it do. with Detroit hip hop stories of the legend. He don't consider himself a legend, but he's a legend to everybody in Detroit. But the artist ESHAM from the east side of Detroit, 7 Mile and Shayna. Peace.